Hey everybody, my name's Allie and I am a nutrition graduate student at the University of Utah. Today I'm going to be making one of my favorite kind of clean out the pantry, clean out the fridge kind of meals. So we're going to be making a lentil soup. So to get started with this recipe, I looked at my fridge basically to see what vegetables that I had to throw into this soup. So I had some carrots, celery, garlic, and onions, and then I had some leftover canned tomatoes from a previous recipe. So I'll be using those. You could also use things like fresh tomatoes, broccoli, potatoes, cauliflower, bell peppers, basically any vegetable that you have, you could throw into the soup. Alright, so I've got some olive oil heating in a pan here, and I'm going to start off by sauteing my garlic and onion in that oil. So just get that added in, and then while those are sauteing, let me show you the spices that I'm going to add. Pretty simple, just going to add salt, pepper, cumin. I add cumin basically to everything, but it gives it a really nice flavor. And then some ground sage. The diced tomatoes that I'm going to use, those are already slightly spiced with Italian herbs, so if you wanted to add things like basil, oregano, you could add those as well. Okay, that garlic and onion is sauteed with the spices and it's smelling really great. Now I'm going to add in my canned tomatoes. So we'll mix those in. Okay, so at this point we're going to want to add some liquid. If you have vegetable broth or chicken broth, you could add that in here. I don't have any, so I'm just going to use water. I would recommend using some sort of broth if you aren't using canned tomatoes. Otherwise your soup just won't have as much flavor. Now I've got my chopped carrots and celery ready to add to the soup. This would also be the point if you had any other vegetables you were using, like broccoli, cauliflower, potatoes, basically anything. This would be the point where you would add it in. So I'm just going to add that into the soup. Alright, and then the last ingredient I'm going to add to this lentil soup are the lentils. Lentils are really great for you. They're full of fiber and protein. You just want to make sure that you wash and rinse your lentils before you add them to soup, just to get rid of any other debris that may be in them. Alright, now I'm going to let the soup cook down so I can get the lentils and the vegetables all cooked through. Once that's done, we'll come back and check on it and add our last few ingredients. Okay, at this point the soup's looking great. The lentils and the vegetables are all cooked through. At this point I'm going to add in the last little bit. For my lentil soup I like to add in a bit of quick cooking barley just to make it feel a little bit more filling. Here is that finished product for our lentil soup. I had a ton of fun making this tonight and I hope you had fun joining me. I am really looking forward to eating this for dinner tonight.